exposing the cowardly tactics of narcissists that you must know to easily defeat them. Hello, seekers of truth. Have you ever wondered what lies beneath the mask of a covert narcissist? It's like unraveling layers of deceit to uncover the fearful heart that hides in the shadows. Today, we embark on a journey deep into the world of covert narcissism, shedding light on the strategies they use to maintain an illusion of superiority while lurking in the background. Before we delve into the secrets of the covert narcissist, let's come together as a community of truth seekers. If you're eager to reveal the truth behind the facade, click the like button. Subscribe to our channel for more insightful revelations. Share this video with friends who may find it valuable, and express your thoughts in the comments below. Your active participation fuels our mission to expose darkness and empower others with knowledge. Now let's unveil the tactics of the covert narcissist. Get ready to see beyond the smoke and mirrors as we explore 11 unmistakable signs of their manipulative behavior. It's time to illuminate the truth. Let's dive in. All right, let's explore a rather unpleasant subject: gossip. Unfortunately, this behavior isn't exclusive to narcissists, but covert narcissists have a particular penchant for using gossip as a weapon to cause harm. Spreading rumors behind someone's back doesn't require much courage, does it? This conduct lays the groundwork for a smear campaign. Even if a narcissist expresses similar sentiments to your face, the fact that they choose to do so behind your back, where you can't defend yourself, is unquestionably cowardly. However, they often avoid confronting you directly due to a fear of facing consequences. It's quite pathetic, really. Unfortunately, this is a favored method through which covert narcissists manipulate others. People are well aware of how toxic they can be behind closed doors and understandably wish to avoid becoming their next target. When someone is gossiping about you, your ability to defend yourself is severely limited. They can spread falsehoods, and there's little you can do to counteract it. While you may address it later, the more you attempt to do so, the more you may appear guilty. The smear campaign is nothing short of repulsive and cowardly. Now let's explore another strategy: maintaining distinct public and private personas. You've probably encountered this behavior with covert narcissists. There's a noticeable sense that if you were to reveal their true nature to others, they wouldn't believe you. They present an entirely different version of themselves to the outside world, while behind closed doors, you experience their abusive behavior. This is unacceptable, and the feeling of isolation, stemming from others' inability to see the truth, only worsens the situation. But why do they engage in this deception? Simply put, they don't want others to perceive their true selves. They are invested in upholding the facade of being the good guy, because if their true nature were exposed, they would have to face the consequences. However, when it's just you, there's far less fallout, and they can easily deny everything if you choose to speak up. Does this scenario sound familiar? Unfortunately, countless individuals have first-hand experience with it. Now let's delve into another reprehensible tactic: indirect mockery. This occurs when someone insults you under the guise of humor. Even after you've expressed your discomfort, they persist in publicly ridiculing you, then belittle you for being upset, dismissing it as just a joke. They're quick to dish it out, but can't handle receiving it themselves. Does this sound familiar? Share your experiences in the comments below. Now let's discuss social media. Have you ever encountered cryptic posts that contain thinly veiled jabs at someone without directly mentioning them? That's yet another cowardly maneuver. They won't admit it's directed at you, but if you confront them, they'll deflect blame onto you, changing your relationship status without a word. That's a breakup handled worse than a mere text message. Next, let's shed light on gaslighting. While we often talk about it, we don't always emphasize just how cowardly it truly is. Gaslighting plays tricks on your mind, causing you to question yourself and your reality. It's one of the cruelest things someone can do to you. Imagine being in a relationship where your partner is cheating on you. Instead of admitting to it and facing the consequences, they manipulate you into believing that you're losing your grip on reality. If they can convince you that you're the one at fault, they can continue their deceitful behavior unchecked. Gaslighting aims to instill self-doubt in you so they can maintain control. It's a sly and cowardly tactic. Here's a real-life example. A friend's boyfriend made a derogatory comment about another friend's girlfriend. When confronted later, he conveniently claimed to have no recollection of it. Yet everyone present heard his remark loud and clear. That's gaslighting in action. Now let's explore another reprehensible tactic: interrupting or talking over you. Although it may appear assertive, it's actually a cowardly maneuver. I've personally experienced this, and it's incredibly frustrating when someone consistently talks over you. Often it's because they realize they're on shaky ground and can't handle hearing your perspective. Their goal is to shut you down swiftly, a way of avoiding the truth. More often than not, they are fully aware they can't win the argument on merit alone, so they resort to this underhanded tactic. Moving forward, abrupt outbursts of anger, also recognized as narcissistic rage. It's yet another cowardly tactic. When you touch a nerve with a covert narcissist, they struggle to contain themselves. Instead of addressing their own issues, they lash out at you. This tactic is employed to silence you and evade accountability for their actions. They'll go to great lengths to intimidate you into submission, even resorting to throwing a tantrum. However, here's the essence. If they were skilled in manipulation, they wouldn't need to resort to such bullying tactics. It all stems from a place of fear, the fear of being exposed for their true selves. Now let's explore reactive abuse. If you've tangled with a narcissist, chances are you've experienced reactive abuse. Whether they exhibit grandiosity or operate covertly, reactive abuse tends to emerge sooner or later. It's when someone lures you into an argument, subtly probing at your vulnerabilities or provoking you, often in front of others to depict you as the antagonist when you react. It's a cowardly strategy aimed at portraying you as unstable or aggressive, while they hide behind a facade. They orchestrate it deliberately to undermine you. And it's infuriating how effectively it works because by the time they bait you, you're already teetering on the edge, making it effortless for them to push your buttons. Let's explore another subtle tactic: the art of pretending you don't exist. I personally encountered this when my partner would abruptly switch off the TV and lights without a word, retreating to bed as if I were mere furniture in the room. It's the epitome of dismissal, making you feel invisible and inconsequential. While it might appear trivial, the repeated occurrence of such behavior gradually chips away at your self-esteem. Many others have shared similar stories, and if you find yourself in this situation, remember that there's always hope for reclaiming your sense of self-worth, even if leaving the relationship isn't an immediate option. Another deceitful move by covert narcissists involves manipulating others, especially children, to serve their own interests. Using kids as pawns to gain leverage over someone is unequivocally reprehensible. Additionally, it's deplorable when a narcissist discusses issues with the child that should be addressed directly with the other parent. Instead of engaging in open communication, they'll evade accountability by saying things like, "Your other parent doesn't understand," or "You shouldn't listen to them." It's a spineless attempt to undermine the other parent without confronting them directly. Recall our earlier conversation about how narcissists use rage to shut you down. Well, there's another tactic in their repertoire: the silent treatment. It's highly passive-aggressive and undeniably cowardly. Instead of engaging in mature communication, they opt to go silent, leaving you to decipher what's wrong. Even if you try to address the issue, they may still withhold information, placing the blame squarely on you and expecting you to bear the burden of fixing the problem. This behavior not only evades accountability, but also masks their true nature behind a curtain of manipulation. If you find these experiences familiar, there's a chance you're dealing with a cowardly covert narcissist. However, there's a silver lining. They aren't as invincible as they believe. By staying vigilant and recognizing the signs, you can gradually unveil their true colors. And if you need additional support, don't hesitate to check out the link in the description. If you found this discussion helpful, please hit the like button, and I'll return with more insights next time.